Is it time to buy or sell DXCM stock? In this video, we will explore DXCM in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 25th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since August 25th, 2025, our system has ranked DXCM as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.38. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to see how it progresses in the upcoming days. The stock is currently positioned at the lower end of a broad and declining trend in the short term. This situation often presents a favorable buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $74.18 is breached, it would signal an increased likelihood of a more pronounced decline. Analyzing the 3-month trend indicates a potential decline of approximately 6.09% over the next 3 months, with possible returns fluctuating between -8.3% and +8.42%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of approximately 15.16%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -1.74% to +47.39% over the next year. In current terms, this suggests a future price range between $74.64 and $111.96. Our latest daily update for DXCM includes the headline, "A very red day for DXCM stock price after a decline of 7.66% in the Monday trading session." The DXCM stock price fell by 7.66% on the last day, which was Monday, the 25th of August 2025. The price dropped from $82.26 to $75.96. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 8.26%, with a day low at $75.93 and a day high of $82.20. The price has risen in 5 of the last 10 days, but remains down by 2.43% for this period. Volume increased on the last day by 3 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning. Consequently, the risk is expected to rise slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 6 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $491,950,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $93.25, and the lowest price was $57.52. Currently, the price is 18.54%, or $17.29, below the 52-week high, and 53.92%, or $88.90, below the all-time high reached on the 18th of November, 2021, when the price peaked at $164.86. DXCM reported a strong second quarter of 2025, with revenue increasing by approximately 15%. Earnings slightly exceeded expectations, and management raised its sales outlook for 2025. This growth was driven by broader access to type 2 diabetes solutions, increased adoption of the Stelo device, and the rollout of new sensors. However, the stock experienced a decline after the earnings report, as concerns about margin pressure and rising competition dampened investor enthusiasm. The company also appointed Jake Leach as Chief Executive Officer and emphasized its manufacturing presence in Arizona, which management asserts can meet a significant portion of U.S. demand while mitigating tariff and supply chain risks. However, these positives are somewhat overshadowed by an investigation involving shareholders related to prior litigation, resulting in a legal uncertainty that may increase short-term volatility. In the near term, expect a mixed response from the market. Positive earnings and upward guidance could lead to rallies, but concerns about margins and the ongoing investigation may limit gains or lead to pullbacks. Looking ahead, the expansion of Type 2 adoption, product innovation, and U.S. manufacturing capabilities are likely to enhance revenue potential and resilience. A sustained recovery in margins and a clear resolution of governance issues will be critical for achieving lasting growth in valuation multiples. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned DXCM a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned DXCM an overweight rating with a hold action. On Saturday, the 8th of March, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned DXCM an overweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 4th of March, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned DXCM a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 8th of January, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned DXCM an outperform rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to DexCom stock. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for DexCom. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025. So far, the stock has risen approximately 0.663%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence short-term developments. The DexCom stock shows sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, leading to a more negative forecast for the stock. Moreover, there is a general sell signal from the relationship between these averages, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, there will be some resistance from the levels at $80.45 and $82.39. A breakout above either of these levels will trigger buy signals. Volume increased despite falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 15 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 14 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 19 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 16 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 68 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for DexCom. DexCom finds support from accumulated volume at $75.46. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the associated risk is considered medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $6.27 between its high and low, which represents a movement of 8.26%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 3.32%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for DexCom, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental information. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors are anticipating significant growth in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 23rd of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected at 57 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can have a substantial effect on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for DexCom. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for DexCom is at $80.77. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, This could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, DexCom faces its first support level at $75.46. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for DexCom from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of August, 2025, Brown Michael John executed an insider sale of 500 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Filetto Mark G conducted an insider sale of 2,555 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Filetto Mark G also executed an insider sale of 195 shares of common stock. On the 28th of July, 2025, Stern Sadie conducted an insider sale of 1,466 shares of common stock. On the 15th of July, 2025, Filetto Mark G executed another insider sale of 2,742 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 45.175. In total, insiders purchased 557,969 shares and sold 207,840 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for the stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is DexCom stock a good buy? DexCom presents several negative indicators and is currently experiencing a broad downward trend. As a result, we anticipate that it will continue to perform poorly over the next several days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a hold to a sell recommendation since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and price movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 26th of August, we expect DexCom to open higher by $2.07, beginning at a price of $78.03. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.